Well, staying in the Eastern Cape, MEC for Community Safety, Xolile Nqatha, has expressed concern over an increase in crime in the province. According to Stats SA, the OR Thambo district and the Buffalo City and Nelson Mandela Bay metros are hotspots in the province. It also revealed that contact crime was the most prevalent in the Eastern Cape. In a conversation with our reporter, Anda Nqonji said there was also an alarming growing trend of mass killings and shootings in the province.
This is a very anxious moment for the residents of the Eastern Cape as they await to hear what went wrong with the crime stats of the previous term or previous quarter. Well, as you would understand, there has been a number of incidents, especially in the Eastern Cape, regarding shooting and illegal firearm possession, with the most recent being a shooting that took place just at a stop sign due to road rage, where a lady did not stop and then a person who was driving decided to take out a gun and shoot at her. Even now, we're still waiting to see more suspects in another incident of the Biggie family where 7 people were killed just the other day in Mthatha, and also an incident that recently took place here in New Brighton, which is where the stats are going to be revealed, where 6 people were killed in a mass shooting that has become quite a concern to see what is exactly happening and what the problem is with regards to that. But this is not the only issue with crime within the province. We have seen people reporting that they have been robbed at daylight, and some saying that they're not even safe in their own homes because someone can just come in and open fire and everyone is likely to die. So it's really a concern and very anxious moment for residents of Eastern Cape. But right now I'm going to speak to the MEC of Community Safety to find out some of the concerns that he has with regards to this. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you. Good morning to your viewers.
We just had a conversation right now when you were saying that this is really worrying. You are concerned with the crime statistics of this area.
Yes, as a provincial government, we are deeply concerned about the rise of the crime levels in this area. Of course, that would include Buffalo City and OR Thambo as our hotspots areas in the province. And we worried because it is gravitating towards, where people, are living in fear in their own, homes. And we are not, helpless under these conditions. And SABC, working together with our department, we have put up programs. And some of those programs I've led myself, including the holding of roadblocks and raids that are unannounced. And we've registered many successes. But it's quite clear that the extent of the problem is so big. It requires, closer collaboration and mobilization of communities. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And these stats that are to be released today, we'll use it, as a basis of strengthening our plans so that how we deploy our resources, we deploy them in a way that makes the fight against crime an effective and a successful one. So that's what we're going to be doing now.
Thank you so much, MEC. Well, that was the MEC for Community Safety saying that he is very concerned with the rise in terms of crime stats in this area and saying that collaboration is key to alleviate the plight that the community of the Eastern Cape province find itself faced with, and saying that they are working hard with SABC to make sure that these issues are being dealt with and that victims find a place of comfort. I also mentioned that even though he could not say at this point in time there is adequate infrastructure and assistance for gender-based violence, but it is work in progress. They're trying by all means to come together and make sure that people are aware of their rights, and applauding residents for being willing to report any crime they come across, and saying one of the reasons for the rise in terms of crime reports is because residents are now aware of their rights and they stand up and come out to report, and now basically the ball is in the police's hand, court to decide what to do. But also, let me just step back and show you what is happening behind me. Right now, we wait patiently as the MEC is about to reveal the crime stats of the Eastern Cape province, wondering what is going to happen and, where has the problem been. But right now, from myself, Anda Nqonji, and colleague SABC, it's back to you in studio.